What's up, guys? Just the Gamer here, back with another Road to Legend episode. Last episode we got to rank 10. Actually, no, last episode we got to like rank 14. I climbed a little bit of off video just for some fun. Didn't feel like recording it, but we're at rank 10 right now. It was pretty easy. Just used some aggro shaman, aggro evolved shaman. So that's what I'm using right now too. So I'm gonna full mulligan, hope for a one drop, see what I can get. I'm hoping for a firefly. Basically, that's all. That's like my only one drop. I don't have the patches or Bloodsail Corsair because this is kind of more of an F2P deck. I don't have patches right now because I don't feel like crafting it, because within like 4 months or 5 months it's gonna be rotated out. So as an F2P player, you kind of have to make smarter investments. So I don't have patches right now. I also don't really like playing patches decks. I usually like playing more of like a control-y, like dragon priest, things like that. So I never found the need to make patches. Obviously right now patches would be good in this deck, but it's still pretty playable without it. I got to from rank 14 to rank 10 on like a 7-game win streak pretty easily. So you can obviously do well without it. So he frostbolted my totem, which is obviously not what I wanted, but at least it's not damage going in my face. So I'm just going to hero power and pass. Next turn, if he plays something, I can Jade Lightning, or I can just Flame Tongue Totem and then hero power again. So he plays a secret. I'm not sure what type of deck he is yet. So I'm just going to play Flame Tongue. It's not Mirror Entity. It's probably Ice Block or some sort of Ice Barrier. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, so it's either Ice Block or it's some sort of interaction with the spell. So right now, hopefully I'm hoping he doesn't have Volcanic Potion, which he doesn't. So he's Primordial Glyphing, which he probably just got a Volcanic Potion. Dang, that was unfortunate. He took it so quickly. He was so happy when he saw that. It's fine though. Next turn, I'll probably just hero power again and thing from below, depending on what I draw. Put some pressure on him, make him waste even more of his face damage onto my minions. He's coining out something. He's coining out a Sorcerer's Apprentice. I don't really see the point in that. So I'll just Jade Claws, Totem, and then thing from below as well. Kill the Sorcerer's Apprentice, and now I have a good healthy board. No board clear he plays can clear this entire board. The 5/5 will still stay, even if he has another Volcanic Potion. He can't play Blizzard yet because he just coined out Sorcerer's Apprentice for basically no reason. So right now it's looking pretty good. Hopefully some of the sticks can get some damage in, and then hopefully my Bloodlust would be a little more valuable. Okay, he's playing another Sorcerer's Apprentice. And he's going to draw. So that turn was pretty bad by him, especially against an aggro deck. Now I have more. Oh, okay, the Frostbolt kind of makes up for it, but he's still behind on board, which is good for him. And then he also is wasting his burn on minions, which is also what he'd probably not want to do. So with Bloodlust, that's only 12 damage. I'm gonna hero power, see if I can get. Okay, so I got a spell power, so I'm just gonna waste the Maelstrom Portal now because I don't think he's gonna have much of a board. I feel like it's better to just save onto the weapon charge and just get rid of Maelstrom Portal, because it's probably just gonna sit in my hand. My hand's pretty clunky already right now. The Devolve can maybe come in handy, the Jade Lightning, but 2 Bloodlusts in your hand is not really what you want at turn 5. So if he doesn't have Blizzard, I'm looking pretty good. I'll basically break his block if he doesn't have Blizzard. And if he does, then it's pretty bad, but my next draws have to be some sort of maintenance since I've drawn so many spells already. So just see what we can get. His hand's been pretty clunky as well. He's wasted 2 Frostbolts on minions. He got rid of both Sorcerer's Apprentices. Not really sure what type of deck he is, but he's wasting most of his resources already, so it's looking good for me. Turn 6, the only play I can think of for him is a Blizzard. That would be meaningful. If he doesn't have a Blizzard or some sort of Frost Nova Doomsayer, it's not amazing. And if he does have Doomsayer, I just devolve. So most of the plays he has, I can counter. So I'm not too worried. Looks like he's just letting the time run down. Okay, he left. Well, I guess you gotta take every win that you can get. Either he knew he was gonna lose and his draws were bad and he rage quit, or he just disconnected to the server. I'm not sure, but that looked like it was going pretty well. The only way he was saving that is if he drew into a blizzard. So I'm gonna just say I was gonna win that regardless. But let's get into the next. Okay, so we're up against warlocks. So you never really know if it's gonna be a Zoolock or if it's gonna be more of a handlock control. So you usually kind of mulligan for yourself and a little bit for the opponent. If it's Zoolock, you're keeping a Maelstrom portal is decent, but honestly, most of their 1-drops are 1-3s or 1-2, so it's probably not going to do too much except for maybe kill a patches. So I'm just going to full mulligan, hopefully just mulligan for myself, get a little bit of a board, and just start out-tempoing him. This opener is obviously not what I wanted, but okay, Firefly, that's ideally what you want. So now next turn, I can Firefly again, depending on how much pressure he puts on. I can just Hero Power pass. Right now it's not looking too bad. So it looks like he's going to put out a Voidwalker, I'm assuming. Yeah, Voidwalker in turn 1. So turn 2, just Hero Power. It'd be good if it's healing. It's not healing, but I'm just going to trade in anyway. If he doesn't trade in, I have a good Maelstrom portal if he plays another minion, and if he does trade in, still have a good Maelstrom portal, or I can just play down my Manatide Totem, see if I can get any value out of that. So it's not looking too bad. If he Hero Powers, I'm just going to assume he's handlock. Okay, he's Prince Kelsa, so that's not bad. Looks like he's going to go face. No, he traded. I think right now would just be the best time to get some value out of my Maelstrom portal and just kind of gain the board back. So hopefully I can draw into, if I draw into a Flame Tongue Totem, that'd be amazing. I can trade with anything he puts out pretty efficiently. So, okay, Captain Patches comes out as a 3/3. That's a little unfortunate. I can obviously kill the Captain though, so I'm not too worried. I don't know what he's coining out. He's coining out a Mortal Coil. Okay, so that's honestly pretty good for me. Wasted a coin on that. Now my Firefly trades efficiently with the patches after I kill the South Sea Captain. Also, I drew the Flame Tongue Totem, so if he didn't do all of that, if he didn't have the South Sea Captain, that would have been such a great play if he had just a little bit less powerful minions. But that's not bad. 2-1 and a 1-1 on board right now with a Flame Tongue Totem in hand and a Primal Flame Totem, so I still have a bunch of reloads, so I'm not too worried. I don't have much of a play here, so I think devolving wouldn't be terrible. And then devolving and then playing out a Flame Tongue Totem. I mean, not a Flame Tongue, a Primal Flame Totem might be the play here. I think I should just take a fish and trade since I can just outflood the board more than he can. So just take a fish and trades when I can so he doesn't get any buffs or any sort of buff minions to get in my way. Like chain, if he puts out a chain gang, now I wouldn't be able to trade efficiently. So this isn't looking too bad. Just keep outflowing the board. Eventually draw into a Bloodlust or a Doppelgangster Evolve, and then hopefully just blow him away since he has no type of board clear. Okay, if he's not able to kill the Fledgling, right? I'm able to kill the Fledgling pretty easily, so I'm not really worried about that. So, kill the Fledgling, put out Chain Gang, and I'm just gonna go face. I'm not gonna trade into the 3/2 because I need the board presence that the Primal Fin gives you. It's a priority target for other players. They have to use a bunch of removal on it, and I also generate the 1/1, which is good for trading. So right now I can trade into all of his minions pretty efficiently. So it's kind of what I needed. Puts out another South Sea Captain, but with no sort of pirates with it. So I'm not really too worried. Not really too bad for me. Okay, I draw into a Bloodlust. That's 12, 15, 20, 19. So obviously not what I want. I think I'm just going to devolve here and go face. Devolve. totem, totem. Maybe take one good trade, one good value trade. So now I still have 6 on board. If I bloodlust, it's 18, and with all the stats on the minions, it's an easy win. So he does bone mare. I should have thought about that on turn 7, a bone mare. Kind of slipped my mind, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I'll just trade in. Jeez, that bone mare was so good for him. If I bloodlust, I don't really get any clean trades on the bone mare, which isn't what I want. I can Jade Lightning. I think I'm just going to flood the board, so maybe just Jade Lightning his face. Another Primal Fin Totem as well. So if he can't fully clear this board or have some sort of crazy taunt or maybe another bone mare, I just bloodlust and I win. So I'm not too worried. I should have just cleared his full. I should have cleared his full board on before turn 7. I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about bone mare. Bone mare was pretty bad for me. That was a misplay, but right now it looks like he's not clearing. Oh, he gets chain gang. That's unfortunate as well, but okay. So 4 into there, 4 into there. I still have 3, 6, 11, 14 exactly. I'm pretty sure. So 4, 4, 3, 6, 11, 14. Okay, so that's still game. 4 into there, 4 into there, 5 face, 3 face, 3 face, 3 face. That was a good win. Against Zulok, you just overflood the board where they can't deal with it, and then you just rely on a bloodlust or maybe a good evolve. So I was never really in danger. The misplay on the bone mare turn was pretty bad, though. I should have known that turn 7 you should always clear the board expecting a bone mare. But other than that, it was still a pretty easy win. Aggro shaman with aggro evolve shaman is obviously really good. So especially against the meta where it's mostly aggro decks, if you can just outboard the aggro decks and draw into a bloodlust, it's usually your win condition. And also the evolves can just get you better value trades and just better minions. So I would try out the aggro shaman evolve right now because it's pretty effective. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and